I'm live. Good morning, everyone. I can see a few people already chatting away in the comments. Good morning, Isaac. Good morning, George. Fantastic that you're both with us, representing Miss Lee. Just making sure that the camera's on and the screen is not glitching on my end. Hopefully it works for you guys. We had a little bit of trouble yesterday. Wonderful to have you both here. Hi, Isaac. Good morning, Lucy. Max was just finishing his breakfast when I tuned in with you guys. So hopefully he'll come up and join in if you wish to. He might also want to let his breakfast go down before he starts his sessions at 9 o'clock. So see how that goes for him. But thank you for your comment, Lucy. I hope everyone's doing okay. We've got another. I'm going to say a good workout. Another good workout for this morning. It's certainly been getting me hot and sweaty. I'm hoping that's because I'm slightly older and less fit than you guys, and not because they're too hard for you to join in with. But I've been enjoying it, and I certainly feel a little bit more fresh. And I don't know if you guys feel if you guys watch some of Joe Wicks's bits and pieces, but I follow him on his journey, and he is always talking about how much more motivated he feels after a workout in the morning. So I agree. Good morning from the Gandhis. Now, if I remember rightly, when I said that yesterday, the connection cut off. So hopefully the same thing doesn't happen again today. I will tell you, it was a problem my end. For some reason, my computer just decided that it didn't want to be connected to the internet anymore and disconnected from the internet. And then because the live stream was cut, I couldn't start it again. I don't have the technical capacity to start it again. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way of just refreshing, but I refreshed it and it ended the stream, and then I didn't have it anymore. So very sorry about that. There is some PE this afternoon. Lucy's put me on the spot. Yes, years 5 and 6 have got PE. I'm going to say at 1:30. I do know. Hold on. It's here. It is here on the screen. Bear with. Lucy, you do have PE this afternoon. Years 5 and 6 have PE scheduled every Tuesday for 1:30. And this afternoon, I'm also doing a lesson with lower school. So children in Key Stage 1 at 2:30. So if you're in Key Stage 1, that is in year 1 or 2, then you have PE with me this afternoon. And children from Miss Lee, if you're in Aristotle, then you have PE with me this afternoon too. And if you are in year 5 or year 6, you have PE this afternoon as well. Splendid. That says 8:30, so we'll get started. Actually says 8:31. So we'll get started. We'll do a warm-up to begin with. Warm-up. As always, I like to just make sure that our body's a bit loose. So we're going to just go jogging on the spot. Just make sure your whole body's loose and we get a bit of circulation going on around our bodies. Okay? Very important part of the workout. You need to make sure that blood flow is accessing all the parts of your body and your heart rate starts to go up to prepare your body for exercise. That is the code, the key term that I always use for you guys in school, don't I? Make sure the body is prepared for exercise. Make sure it's ready for exercise. So make sure you can start off a little bit loose. We'll do a little bit more controlled and that kind of aspect of things during the main element of the session. And we're just going to stop here and hold our hands to the side like this, and we're going to do some twists. Okay, so dynamic stretches are also important. So bring your opposite hand to the opposite foot and back up to the start, trying to keep your back straight. You want a little bend in the knee so that you're not locking the knee out. Okay, so just twist from here and back up again. Okay, so twist down and up, down and up. It might be that you can't reach your toe, so you go to your ankle or your shin, but this rotation is just firing up some muscles. Once we've got a little bit of blood flow from the jog, we can afford to do a little bit of a stretch. Okay, so we're just waking up the obliques, which are the muscles in the side of the body. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten. 2 days in and I've already forgotten to do my task. I'll do that in a moment. Okay, back to a jog. Just get the blood circulating again. So we've stretched out some muscles. Got them ready for various different things that we're going to do. Make sure the muscles know that we're about to do some exercise so they don't pull unnecessarily. And we're just going to go with arm circles whilst you're jogging, okay? So this is a little element of coordination, which helps to warm up the brain, which you guys are going to want to do for your exercise, for your lessons today. Make sure your brain is prepared for the day. We're going to go backwards too. Keep jogging on the spot. It doesn't have to be big steps, just lightly on your feet. Just keep your leg moving backwards. And we're going to change it up side to side. And remember to go left over right and then right over left. So you're just changing which arm is going over. Again, this is just a little bit of brain coordination. Okay, we're going to stand still now. We're just going to do a bit of mobility for the hips. So we're going to go across the body. So mobility, stretching out the muscles and the tendons and the ligaments, all of the various soft tissue in the hips, just waking those up. So as you go, you can make your swings a little bit bigger. And notice a bit of counterbalance here. So arm comes out just to balance, but wherever it's comfortable. Swap legs, other side. So just swing, start smaller. Now that you've got a different leg, allow for the muscles to stretch. And as you go, you'll feel a little bit more comfortable, or you'll wobble and lose your balance. That's it. Again, just let your arms swing. Make sure they're doing the right thing. We're going to go backwards and forwards. So right leg backwards and forwards this time. So again, just waking it up to start off with. Don't go too crazy. And as you go, you get a little bit bigger. As your hip starts to loosen, obviously make sure you've got enough space. Please don't kick siblings in the head. Don't kick any walls, swap legs. Walls, don't hurt yourselves by kicking the wall. That would be a painful start to the day. Again, make sure your arms are loose and just supporting you here. Okay, a little bit of control is good. So I'm just brushing the floor each time so I know that I'm keeping a relatively straight leg. And we'll hold it there. And we'll talk about the start of the one. I'll give yourself a little shake off. Stanley's here. Hi, Stanley. We're going to... I'm going to press the button in a moment. I'm going to tell you the first move. But those that joined in yesterday, I'm going to do a question at the start of every workout, which I forgot to do already today. That's a good start. So we're going to do a question. I'm going to subtly answer the question during the workout, and then I'll give you the answer at the end. When you think you know the answer to today's question, either pop it in the comments, and then you can find out whether you're right at the end, or just make a mental note, and at the end you can give yourself a thumbs up and say, oh yes, I worked out the answer, or I knew the answer, or Mr. C taught me something new today, which is great. Okay, so the question is, the basketball league in America is called the NBA. What does NBA stand for? So the basketball league in America is called the NBA. What does NBA stand for? If you know the answer already, wonderful. If you don't know the answer, I will answer during the course of the workout, and at the end, I'll give you the answer as we go on. Okay, so first activity, before I press the button, we're going to do mountain climbers, okay? We're going to do these on the floor, so in plank position, we're working a little bit more, we're working our arms out a little bit more today, okay? So we're going to be using our arms a little bit. So plank position, you can start on your knees if you want to before we say go, so you can be here. But what you're going to do is you're going to bring your knee to your chest, swap over, knee to your chest. So a bit like you're trying to climb a mountain. The floor is the mountain, okay? So we're just going to hold our legs here, swap over, do that as quickly as you can. All right, so you can get down into your press up position or hold your plank for a moment. You've got 5 seconds. I'm going to do that now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off you go. So knees into your chest. Okay, so you can swap like this. You can bring one leg in, one leg back. Okay, or you can just change it over and swap each time. So hold your shoulders nice and high. Okay, so you're keeping your knees off the floor, bringing them into your chest. Okay, focus on control now. So your muscles are tight in your arms, your shoulders, your tummy, your core. Okay, and you're just driving the knees forwards towards your chest or your chin if you like. 10 more seconds. Remember, you can slow it down so you're doing one at a time. But try not to stop until the buzz. Last bit. That was a long 10 seconds. We're in the red, are we? We are in the red. I missed the button out. I'm very sorry. We're getting into the second one. Hold on, we'll pause it. I missed the buzz somewhere. I wondered that was a very long 40 seconds. Good work if you carried on as long as I did. Second one, sorry, punches. We're just going to stand up. You can stand face on and just punch out in front of you. If you want to do your preferred stance, punch out in front of you, whichever way around you want to do that. Personally speaking, I'm going to try and do my left side forwards, and then about halfway I'm going to change over. Okay, so again, linking it to your preferred method. If you do martial arts outside of school, or you do a bit of boxing training, anything like that, you can use what you know to do this workout. Okay, so a bit of shadow boxing. Are you ready? Off you go. 40 seconds. So just punching out in front of you, jabs, straight punches, just in front. Again, if you've got some experience, you can mix it up. Do what you would normally do. Use a technique that you're normally focusing on. And we're about halfway now. So you can change to the other side. There's the 10 seconds that I thought I heard earlier. So 10 more seconds. Keep punching straight out in front of you. And stop there. Excellent work. Okay, next one. We're just going to hold a plank for the 40 seconds. Okay, in an ideal world, everyone will be holding a full plank, hands behind, underneath your shoulders, nice and straight behind you, so your tummy's tucked in, your pelvis tucked under, so your bottom is not sticking up, but it's coming down. Okay, and you're holding this position away from the floor. Okay, if you need to, pop your knees down, hold on your knees, and if you really want to, you can go down onto your elbows. So your elbows below your shoulders for a little bit of a more of a burn. Okay, so holding now if you haven't already. Just hold that. So after our little workout for the mountain climbers, this is going to be pretty tough. Okay, so keep focused. If you need a little rest, just drop your knees, but hold your arms still. Bring your shoulders up nice and high. 10 more seconds. Hold it. Wherever you are, keep holding. You got this. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Excellent. Knees down. Woo. And rest. 30 seconds. Next one we're going to do our step out. So again, we're just going to do a little punch. We're going to step out to the side, punch, back to the middle, step out to the side, punch, back to the middle, okay? If you're doing this up nice and high, you're just going to be stretching out your arms, working those. We're going as fast as we can. You can go a little bit lower into a bit of a squat and punch out like this. So you're just stepping out, punch, step out, punch. Okay, again, you can do it side on. So just punching like this, off you go. So step out, punch, bring it back in. All the way out, all the way in. You can go a bit faster. So just working on a bit of footwork here, a bit of coordination. Okay, so out to the side, step out, step out, step out, step out. Okay, bit of footwork, keep yourself moving. Again, whichever stance you prefer, but we're moving laterally, so that means from side to side, okay? 10 more seconds, a little bit faster. So there's just a little bit of cardio element, still moving our arms, stretching those out. Fantastic, hold it there. And to the last one, just to give our shoulders a bit of a rest for the last one, we're going to do sumo squats. So again, we're coming down low into this position, okay? All the way down, all the way back up. So wide leg squats, hold those out. I can see a couple of answers. I can see one answer in the comments section. So listen out. If you're not sure, I'm going to give it to you shortly. Start. Wide leg sumo squats. Down, back up, down and back up. Remember, as you come down, your bottom's going backwards. Your shoulders should just drop like an elevator, okay? So they're not coming forwards. Imagine you've rested something on your shoulders, okay? That should stay where it is. I'm going to do sideways on so you can see that. My shoulders just come straight above my knees, stay above my knees, bottom's coming back, okay? Down, back up, down, back up. 10 more seconds. I think. Down and back up. Keep going. Last couple. There we go. That's time. Right, we've done the whole round. So we're going to switch it back up. Going into mountain climbers again. So back into our plank position. The second time round is going to be a little bit harder. But we've got just 5 more minutes. That's it. And then we'll do a cool down and we'll be ready for our day, okay? So let's work our arms. Make sure they're ready to go. Down on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So push up. Hold that, mountain climbers. Bring your knees in. Good, good, good. Okay, hold your shoulders nice and high. Give your knees lots of space. Okay, and this is a whole body workout. So your legs are working to bring your knees into your chest. Your core's working to help bring your knees into your chest. Your arms are holding your whole body weight. Your bottom butt muscles are working, the gluteals. Your back muscles working. 10 more seconds. Everything's going. This is a great workout for you. And time. Excellent. Rest there. Good job. So just going with our punches. Just stand in position. A little bit of cardio. So quick fire, straight punches. Get your breath in. 10 seconds. If you have a drink, grab a drink. If you have some oxygen, get some oxygen on board. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, shake it off like a boxer. Out through your mouth. Let's go. Punches. Straight punches. If you want to add in some extra uppercuts, hooks, whatever you normally do, bust those out. Straight arm, keep it moving. Everything's going. Techniques out of whack, way out of whack. But who cares? Who's watching? Punches, change sides. Keep going. As long as your arms are moving and you have to breathe heavily. It's all good. Keep those moving. There are a few of these. Go on. On the old bag. Rest there. I'll do. Okay, 30 seconds. We're going back down to hold the plank now. So we're going from dynamic, which is moving a lot, to static, which is just holding. So your muscles need a little bit of a mix, okay? Excellent work. 10 more seconds. Right, we're going to hold the plank. Hands underneath your shoulders. Ready to go. You can relax to start off with. No, you can't. You got to go. There we go. Hold that. Oh. So this is a high intensity interval training, okay, also known as HIIT. So it's the kind of workout that professional athletes will do in the National Basketball Association, National Football League in America, Premier League players will do this regularly. 10 more seconds, hold it, and then just your standard athlete will do this kind of thing just to get their heart rate up. There's time, well done. Hopefully held that the whole time. And it's a little bit easier if you don't talk all the way through. So note to self, talking makes it a bit harder. Controlling your breath is really, really important with both dynamic and static stretches, okay? And positions and holds. Need to control your breath. So last one, we're back standing to punches, so step outs. So we're going to step out to the side, remember? Off you go. Step out to the side. A little bit quicker this time. So you can do a little skip in between. Moving from side to side. Of course, if that's too much, just step out. Punch, punch, punch. Okay, we're trying to speed it up though, as much as you can. Concentrate on your footwork. A little bit of mental strategy here too. Training your body to move. 10 more seconds. It's light on your feet. We did a lot of this in dance. Sticking to being light on our feet last time. We did a lot of this in dance. About how you don't put your full weight down on your heels and stay on your toes when you're trying to change direction, okay? A lot of that in any sport, really. Don't want to be caught flat-footed, do you? You're going to stay, being on your toes is always mentioned, okay? Last one, sumo squats, and then we're done. 40 more seconds, okay? 40 more seconds of hard work, then we'll do a cool down. Okay, sumo squats, out wide, down and back up, down and back up. So bottom comes out and up, out and up. Feel free to give it a little squeeze at the end, not with your hands. Just tense the bottom muscles at the end. Here we go. Full range of motion. Muscles in the bottom called the gluteus maximus. So maximize that range of motion. All the way down, all the way up, as low down as you can, but making sure the knees never come over the toes. That is time, and that is a little jingle to signal the end as well. So a few seconds just to catch your breath, and then we'll do a cool down. So we want to make sure that we've got some stretches for our arms because we worked on our arms a little bit. But of course, we want to ensure that our whole body is relaxed, calm down. So deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And I won't keep you for too much longer. So we're going to go wide leg stance, okay? And we're going to stretch out in front of us like hugging a tree. So out, make a big circle. Imagine you're hugging the biggest tree that you can find, that you can get your arms around. Stretch those out. Okay, and then just pull your arms away from you a little bit. Excellent. We're going to do the same behind as well. So again, imagine that tree's behind you now. Just trying to wrap your arms around that. Bring your fingers, interlock those together. Shoulders up nice and high. Stretching out the pectoral muscles in your chest and the deltoid muscles in your shoulder. Excellent work. So just we're going to reach up. Deep breath in and breathe out. Swan dive down to the ground. Just make sure you've got a nice wide stance here, okay? Walk your hands to your feet on this side. Okay, so I'm going right side first. Deep breath in and out. See if you can reach a little bit lower. Well done. Deep breath in. We're going to move across to the other side. Just walk your hands across and breathe out as you get there. See if you can sink down a little bit lower. Excellent. And walk your hands back to the middle. Fantastic. You're going to walk your feet in. Feet together. Okay, we're going to come down to the ground, just sitting here. Okay, and what we're going to do, you can have your feet however is comfortable. We're just going to bring our arm across our body. We're just going to do a deltoid stretch here. So holding above the elbow. Just stretching that out across. If you want to look over your shoulder, that will just advance that a little bit more. Stretch out a little bit more. Keep this arm parallel to the ground. So nice and straight off of the ground. Swap sides. The other side comes across. elbow above the hand above the elbow, and looking over your shoulder if you want. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And relax. And just here, just to finish, we'll do legs crossed. Meditation. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Just start to clear your mind. Try not to think of anything. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Make this the biggest breath so far, and try and fill your whole body with fresh air. Breathe in through your nose. And slowly out through your mouth. And last one, all the good air in and all the bad air out. Breathe in through your nose. Feel it in your toes, your fingertips. And slowly breathe out. If your eyes were closed, slowly open those. And hopefully you are ready for the rest of the day. Thank you very much, all of you, for being here. Same time again tomorrow. Like I said earlier, year 5 and 6, I will see you later on. Year 1 and 2, I will also see you later on. And hopefully you can join me again tomorrow. I did say a question at the end. NBA, I'm going to read an answer that I've just spotted on the comment section. NBA stands for National Basketball Association. There's a Google answer here. Okay, maybe right. The National Boxing Association is also the NBA. And we've got a netbook agreement. Well done, George, for finding out some answers. I did specify the National Boxing Association is a basketball league in America. Very popular. I'm going to leave you now to make sure that you're ready for the start of the day. Enjoy the day, and like I say, I'll see you later on. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.